There we go. Hey. Hi. Happy hump day. It is officially Wednesday, so that means it's video day. For today's video, I wanted to do an exercise tutorial because I've had a couple people ask me to post one, and I've always wanted to. It's just always been difficult because most of the gyms that I go to, like having a camera or any recording device aside from your phone is pretty like taboo. So we're gonna try to sneak my GoPro in and see if we can like do a little video on booty day. So yeah, for today's workout, in honor of hump day, it is going to be legs, but kind of more specifically with a focus on like the glutes, just toning booty and getting that nice roundness that is delicious peach emoji. Before we get into the meat and bones of this potato video, I am an amateur. I do not have any certifications, degrees, or any type of legal document saying that I am like a certified personal trainer and that I know my shit on this subject. I'm just saying, as an amateur, this is the stuff that has worked for me, and this is how I have done my workouts and been able to have success with my own body.
Good morning! If you can't tell, it is blizzarding in the state of Minnesota today. The one thing that I hate the most about Minnesota is the cold, but I love how much it snows here. Like, it is wonderful. It has been, what, 2 weeks since I posted a video? No, a week. I didn't post a video last week just because I was kind of caught up in the heat of the Trump inauguration and all that jazz, and I didn't want to get political, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna abstain. I am abstaining from posting a video because if I had posted a video, it was gonna be something about Trump and it was not gonna be pretty. So we are currently on our way to Le Gymnasio. I am gonna go do leg day because booty and quads and calves, because my calves need work AF. My calves are like way too skinny, and it is a recurring problem for me because no matter how much I do them, they stay skinny. And it's like, girl, I eat so much freaking food every day. Why are you not getting bigger? Ugh! Like, the struggle of working out all the time is that sometimes your body's just like, no, I'm not gonna do it. Honestly, I feel like it's my genetics. Like, it's like, you know, you can't have nice calves because, yeah, the genetics committee, we decided, and you don't get them. So whenever I see like power lines going across roads and stuff, and like there's like squirrels running across them, I'm like, bitch, how are you not electrocuted? Like, girl, show me your secrets, because I would love to do that. I really would. Same with birds. Like, you're sitting on a fucking power line. How are you not electrocuted and becoming like fried chicken right now? I need answers. RN. My favorite thing on snow days is when you like drive by like a Dairy Queen and that line is packed as fuck, and you're just like, girl, why the fuck are you at Dairy Queen right now? Like, there is free ice cream all around you on the ground. Just eat it. Like, and it doesn't even have sugar in it. So technically my gym doesn't allow cameras inside, so we're gonna try to sneak you in, cause I'm a sneaky bitch. So we made it inside, as you can see. So first I usually start out with exercise called Good Mornings. It's a type of glute exercise. It's a lot like deadlift, but you're using more of the glute than the back. It still strengthens your back, and sometimes if you don't do the form correctly, it can even turn into a deadlift. But the key for this lift is to squeeze your glutes when you get to the bottom and bring it up with your glutes, not your back. You gotta keep your back arched the entire time, but clenching your glutes in order to bring the weight up so that it gets the full extension or the full muscle activation of the glute. The next thing I usually do is a superset of just regular squat and goblet squats. So squat, I mean, you can imagine it's just the bar and yeah. And then basically what a goblet squat is you can use either a kettlebell or you can use a dumbbell and you hold it in front of you to do a front squat. But the focus is that your arms are closer in as opposed to being out here for a regular squat.
Whether it's just a warm-up or it's like an actual core lift in your workout, squats are always a good go-to on leg days. especially if you're trying to get that focus on the glutes. Squats is good for glutes, calves, quads, pretty much everything you can do with some type of squat. Generally speaking, as far as squats go, I try to do 3 to 4 sets of at least 10 reps. Depending on how much weight you use, those high reps can be beneficial to you. I tend to use decent amount of weight. You don't have to use a ton of weight in order for squats to benefit you. But the more reps you do with the lower weight that you have, it'll turn more into like a cardio exercise, and it's not necessarily for weight gain. At that point, it's weight loss. So to clarify, making sure that I focus on my form, I focus on my leg muscle activation, and also focusing on straightening my back, just because the back is the key part of the squat that needs to be firmly in place. Otherwise you could mess up your squat and hurt yourself. Make sure you keep that back straight.
Also, wall sits are a really, really good way to warm up those quads so that when you do your squats, your body moves a little bit more freely. So sometimes I even do like a couple sets of wall sits before I even squat.
For lunges, I usually do about 5 sets of 10 reps each leg, just because I really like lunges and that I always get such a great isolated like muscle soreness after I'm done with them, that like it's one of my favorite lifts to do during my leg day next to squats. So I do a lot of them just because, you know, it keeps me pumped, it keeps me moving, it keeps me going. So do lunges to your own discretion, just because mine's a little excessive, but I do 5 sets on each leg of 10 reps. So that'll be 5 sets, 10 reps on the right leg, 5 sets, 10 reps on the left leg. I'll usually go right into like heavy squat, going to my max. I'll do 4 sets, 5 reps, just going up in weight each time. I usually go up 10 pounds each time on my squat. But there's also leg press. I'll do 4 sets of 20 reps, doing a little bit lower weight, but really focusing, like just getting that full leg extension, not to the point where I'm locking my knees, because that's something you got to watch out for. You don't want to lock your knees at the end. Like when your legs are fully extended, you don't want your knees to lock. You want your knees to be like a little bit bent and fluid, so that the tension never leaves. And with leg press, it's really good to do them nice and slow, just because you get that full activation and that full tension all on the muscles. And it is the best burn after you come off the leg press machine, when you've done like 20 reps, just really slow. Like wonderful, wonderful, wonderful machine. So leg press is definitely something to consider. After that, I will probably do leg curls, just to get that focus on the glutes and, you know, the back of the leg. So it's a really good way to get that nice shape in your butt, just because like that whole muscle activation from like the top of the glute down to your knee is just constantly being activated, and it's a wonderful way to get some meat on your butt. So leg curls are always a good way to add some definition and even potentially some muscle to your ass. As far as calves go, I'm so pissed. So I was doing calves, and that's when the guy came up and like told me that I need to put my camera away, and I was like, "You're mean, and I hate you. I hope you get pooped on by a bird." So I don't have any footage of me doing calves, but calves, you can really do anything. You can do the calf machine where you sit down and you just like push your feet, you know, like there's like a little lever that you just push with the ends of your feet. Anything that just involves the activation of your calf muscles. It's really, really good to just make sure that you focus on only moving that type of muscle. Like you don't want to be using, you can do exercises that utilize the entire leg, but if you really want those calves to be focused, you got to have some kind of motion where you're either sitting or you're standing. Everything else is stationary except for the calf part of your legs. that's it for this video. I hope you take this video, go use it, and get some awesome ass bootylicious leg day in. Let me know how your workouts go. I would love to get feedback from you guys, how this helped, if it did help you, if it didn't help you, what you added to it, what you didn't do. Comment anything that you would think would be a great addition to a leg day workout in the comment section below. Also, I will be posting the full regimen workout in the bio so that you guys have that as like, you know, a checklist to do in case you take this to the gym with you. Yeah, so this is the first workout tutorial video that I've done, so I'm super excited for it. I hope you guys get bootylicious booties and happy hump day. Bye!